He had pinched nerve or in the disc or something. And Blake said, I'm going to send this gentleman. Or a nice Oriental doctor came over. And, you know, you get a little apprehensive. And he laid me out, and as you say, they start in your toes. And he put all these needles in my toes, in my chest, all here in the forehead, like this. I must have had about 50 needles. And I'm lying on this, like a massage table. And he said, now you stay right there. About 20 minutes, relax. And he left the room.
Relax.
Relax. And all I could think of, what if I fall off of this table? And I almost got hysterical. All these needles sticking out. It didn't work for me. Maybe
no, what happened with me was interesting. I went, and I didn't have the desire. I used to smoke 3.5 packs a day. I don't smoke anymore.
Right.
But it cut the desire for about 2 hours, and then I went crazy to craving for a cigarette. And what he said to me was more important than what he stuck in me.
Yeah.
I came back to him. I said, look, I wanted to tell you in person I'm one of your failures. I was off the wagon on the weekend. He said, all right, smoke all you want. I said, I have to have a cigarette. He said, have a cigarette. Smoke all you want. So now you not only think that he's sticking needles in you, think he's a little off.
Right.
So I said, okay, thank you very much. He said, no, what I mean is only have one drag. Take one drag and put it out.
Right.
Smoke all you want, but only one drag. Well, you start to feel like an idiot. First of all, the ashtrays with all these cigarettes. Second of all, your habit's up to you might as well use something like $900 a day, you know? And that's how I stopped.
Well, good for you. It has. People have had remarkable success with it, and other people, I guess it depends on...
yeah, or they had to wear an earring, you know, which is, you don't want to do that. I'm not comfortable wearing an earring, just to quit smoking.
I've seen you twice. Saw you last night.
Yes.
At a restaurant, Morton's, and I saw you the time before you were in another restaurant.
We go to the same restaurants.
Yeah.
I'm following you.
You said, last time we were here, you said you didn't like to travel. You're going to cut down on traveling.
Yeah, I am.
Are you? Why?
Well, I'm trying to. You can... Well...
You have a little laryngitis tonight?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you noticed that, yeah.
Well, you told
it's getting
me.
worse than it's in the green room.
Yeah.
Tightening.
Yeah.
What happened is I try to cut down the schedule because I love performing, but I'm tired of the travel.
Right.
But what I noticed happening, too, and this might be psychological, and this is only after I saw you, so it's in the last 3 weeks or so,
right.
I'm noticing my first sign of aging. All right?
Oh.
Now, I don't mind getting old. I prefer to get old because it means you're still alive. You're still living. You get old.
The alternative is...
Yeah, the alternative is very bad. You know, you're young, but that's over. The only thing, I'll tell you one thing I don't like about getting old. There's one fear I have. You know, when you get old, I don't know if you ever thought about this, your feet get ugly. It's...
Your feet get ugly?
Sure. You think about it. Like if you had a little baby, you play a game, right? One little pig go to market,
right.
Two little pig come home. You never do that with your grandmother.
No.
Right? I mean, it's...
Yeah.
So, but that's all right. I'm doing okay in the feet. And I don't have the obvious signs. You know, obvious signs like if you go to a nudist colony just to hang out and that's all you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, no gray hair.
Yeah, no gray hair. And you ever been in a nudist colony?
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's interesting. I was reading an article about it. They do everything anyone else does. Like at the beach and all, you know, you play volleyball and you pitch horseshoes. Or you do a different thing. You can stand around and try to guess the sex of fat people, you know. But anyway, I'll tell you what... I'll tell you what my aging sign is. This is going to be very strange. All right. I'm nodding too much. Now, I'll tell you what I mean. All right. You say to a young person,
right.
Looks like it's going to rain. Now, a young person would go, yeah. Right. And that's it. I'm going to show you what I do. I'm telling you, this is a sign.
Want me to ask you the question?
Yeah, go ahead, ask the question. Yeah.
Looks like it's going to rain today.
I'm over nodding.
Yeah, just over nodding. Yeah. You're right.
I am.
Yeah.
You're a friend.
That's true.
Yeah, it is. You too, Ed, right?
So,
and you know, this is the worst place to age, America. I mean, we don't really take care of our...
we were talking about last night.
Yeah,
most countries, they revere elderly
people. They do.
People.
And, you know, you can do little things for older people, and my parents are in their 80s, little things that really, just to help, a minor thing. I think, if I were a politician, this is a law I would pass. Every automobile sold to an elder citizen should have the windshield underneath the steering wheel. Why can't they be comfortable?
Right. Yeah.
Minor thing.
Never thought of that. How? What do you do to kill the boredom when you're out on the road? You spend a lot of time in hotels, motels.
That's a toughie. See, I'm not, when I get into small towns, it's real tough.
Yeah.
You know how I know a town's gonna be dull? When I jump into a cab and I say to the cab driver, take me where the action is. And he drives me to the place where I'm working. Bad time. What I do is, I'm not a television fan.
Yeah.
That's where I
A lot
really
of people
have
kill
fun.
time there.
Yeah, the television. I tried. I saw a show. This is the first time. I never saw this show because I don't watch it on a regular basis. Did you ever see Real People?
Sure.
If these people are real, what the hell are weirdos? I couldn't believe it. They bring in, they brought in people like, here she is, she lives in a toilet. Real people. A man who fillets fish with his face. Real.
These are real people.
Really, these are real people. And what I do watch sports, thank goodness. I saw a great shot on television. I don't know if you saw this, and it was a Twins game. Television coverage, great. Guy hit a line drive, and it hit this ball player right in the crotch. Broke 4 of his knuckles.
Ball players do have a tendency to...
Well, fans are no better. Look at fans. You ever notice fans, what happens? The most intelligent people, the most sophisticated people, you turn a camera on them in the stands,
Yeah.
It's like a vacuum sucks their brains out of their ear.
Nobody knows what to do.
Yeah, and they have that big foam rubber one, and...
Yes.
But that's mostly like football or baseball. It's different. You wouldn't expect to go to a golf match or a tennis match, see a guy with a rubber hand.
No.
Goritis, one,
Baseball's a whole different thing.
Yeah. Can I tell you the worst show I saw on television?
No.
Quick, no? Not the worst. This is the strangest show I ever saw on television. There's a show, religious program's very big.
Right.
There's an evangelist on television.
No name.
No name.
Okay.
No name. He's not only an evangelist, right? He's also a faith healer. He heals people. Now, you ready? Heals people, and he wears a toupee. I don't get it. Huh? He fixes up.
Hearing,
He fixes this guy, and he can't cover it. And it's a real bad toupee. It's like you're looking for the chin strap underneath it.
If you're really good, you should hear this. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. The Barrett sisters are here. We're back. There's a movie out recently. Motion picture that just came out called We Promise You. Come on up. It's been nice having you ladies here.
Thank
really
you. We
enjoyed the
enjoyed
music
it
very
so
much,
much.
and I hope the movie's a big hit for you.
Thank
We
you.
figured out it was David Brenner's 133rd
33rd.
appearance on The Tonight Show. Beating my record by 2 shows. David will be in Austin, Texas on the 14th and in Corpus Christi on the 15th. Tomorrow night we have Donald